What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berman. Today we are hitting the VGC Series 2, no, Series 1, Season 2, Ranked Ladder, Game Freak, with this Tinkaton team. It's Tinkaton and it's Quackquavel. It's a rain team. It's very, very cool and unique, I promise you. Aside from just Tinkaton, it's actually a unique Tinkaton set. Before we jump into that, if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, I sure would appreciate that. YouTube currently is doing a weird thing with views. Content creators all across the platform are losing views. So while I do appreciate your views, and while I'm sure that situation will be fixed, it's actually very, very helpful to like, comment, and subscribe, because those have not been going away. Views have been weirdly disappearing. So I don't know what that's all about, but I appreciate you clicking on the video. If you wouldn't mind clicking one other button before you go, that'd be great. I would love that. In the description below, you're going to find the rental code. You're going to find the PokePaste. You're going to find a full breakdown of the team to see where all the stat spreads and all the moves and different things like that are. If you want to make the team for yourself or tweak a thing or two about the team, all that's down there. Let me know if you do that. Also, a link to a Discord in the description below. Come join that. Also, in the description below are time codes in case you want to skip the team breakdown. Gang, I'm very excited to use this team because Tinkaton is obviously a crowd favorite among the new Pokemon in the generation, but it's also very hurt by the fact that it is not the most powerful Pokemon in its physical offense, but it gets a move called Gigaton Hammer, which is its signature move that has like 160 base power. It's like the highest base power a move can be, but then you can only use it every other turn. There are niche situations in which you can use that. I was waiting to figure out a good way to use Tinkaton, and then I saw that someone got to the first rank on the ranked ladder, not with Gigaton Hammer, but with Mold Breaker, Thunderwave, Fake Out, Play Rough, Helping Hand. It's like a weird distribution of stats there. You can see max HP, but then a couple of other weird sort of dips to make sure that you live certain things. We're going to be holding a Shuka Berry so that we can live Earthquakes from Garchomp, and we're not a Fairy Terra type, we're a Water Terra type so that we can live Fire moves oncoming from be it Torkoals or whatever else might want to come at us with a fire move. That's how this Tinkaton works. This is the key. Golden Go is obviously an incredibly powerful Pokemon. A lot of teams use Golden Go. And Golden Go's special ability is Good as Gold. And what Good as Gold does is it makes you immune to other Pokemon's status moves. That is obviously Paralysis, that is Sleep, that is Burn. It's also moves like Helping Hand. However, because Tinkaton has Mold Breaker, Tinkaton is able to Helping Hand Golden Go when no other Pokemon can Helping Hand Golden Go, which makes Make It Rain, a move that's already broken, even more broken on this Golden Go. This Golden Go is actually modest, max special attack, max speed, Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Thunder, and Protect with a white herb so that when Make It Rain drops our special attack, we'll actually be able to get off another full-powered one after that, because we don't have Haze on this team to help Golden Go in that way. We can get two helping-handed Make It Rains off at full power if we play our cards right. And the other cool thing about Mold Breaker Tinkaton is that you can T-Wave other Golden Go's. It's very, very fun to do. Golden Go does not see it coming, and suddenly you'll see how hurt Golden Go is by being paralyzed. It's very, very fun. Check it out for yourself. We have Pelipper here who's going to be sitting in the rain. Obviously really nice for two steel Pokemon as our core to help us better take fire moves and help us win some Weather Wars. This Pelipper is actually not max special attack and max HP. Sorry about that. It is max defense, max HP with a bold nature. I just realized that a lot of my Pelippers were getting hit by physical moves, such as Garchomp's trying to hit with either Rock Slide or with Dragon Claw or E-Speeds into Pelipper, which, you know, I think is an assumed knockout, but it's not with this Pelipper set. Our Terra type is going to be Ground so that we can resist oncoming 4 times super effective electric moves. We have a Citrus Berry. It comes into play a lot. And we have Hurricane, Tailwind, Icy Wind, and Wide Guard. Wide Guard's going to be nice to stop discharges, which would otherwise really give Pelipper a hard time. And opposing Make It Rains, obviously, opposing eruptions, opposing rock slides, opposing earthquakes. For your 2 steel types over here, we have the Shukaberry obviously on Tinkaton, but just in general, really nice to have Wide Guard there. And Icy Wind is there for when you get the Tailwind up. Icy Wind really helps you stay ahead of the game with some of these Pokemon that really benefit from being faster than your opponent. Another one of those Pokemon is Quaquaval. Quaquaval has an Assault Vest. It is Terra-type Water. Jolly Nature, max speed, max attack with Moxie, its hidden ability. Gives you an attack boost every time you knock out an opponent. We have Aqua Step, Ice Spinner, Aqua Jet, and Close Combat. Obviously, really benefits from the rain, boosting its water moves. If you Terra Water, which I do pretty often with this Quaquaval, you will boost in the rain with the water, additional stab. And then Aqua Jet's taking things out, getting you that initial attack boost with Moxie, and then you're off to the races. If you can get that Aqua Step boost as well to get a speed boost and an attack boost in the same turn, that's really good stuff, gang. And Helping Hand moves before priority moves, in case you didn't know that. So Helping Hand will actually go before Aqua Jet as well, so Tinkaton has some synergy with Quaquaval. We also have Talonflame here. Typically, this Talonflame is one that I've used a lot on the channel. It's Mental Herb, so it can't be taunted. It's got max speed, max HP, Gale Wings, Heat Wave, Tailwind, Taunt, and Will-O-Wisp. I will look at a team's team preview and I'll be like, ooh, how important is it that we get Tailwind up on turn 1? If it's very important, I'll bring Talonflame. If it's less important, I'll bring Pelipper. And that's kind of how I make that decision. Very rarely do I bring both birds, but sometimes I do. It's rare though, because I usually will lead either Tinkaton and Pelipper or Tinkaton and Talonflame. And sometimes I will lead Tinkaton and Quaquaval with the Pelipper in the back to switch in with Tinkaton on the first turn and get that boost for Quaquaval immediately. I've done that a time or two as well with this team. And last but not least, we have Hydreigon. My first time using Hydreigon in Scarlet and Violet, which is a little insane because it is a very high usage Pokemon, but this is my first time. Very excited because it has insane synergy type-wise with stupid Golden Go here. Basically, everything Golden Go's weak to, Hydreigon takes really well, and everything Hydreigon's weak to, Golden Go takes really well. Those two are good friends. We have Life Orb, max speed, max special attack, timid nature, with Levitate, Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Heat Wave, Protect. Pretty standard Hydreigon set, I believe. We're not using Nasty Plot. We're not using Focus Energy, although those are very fun sets. It's not the one that I was finding works the best with this team. And we're a Fire Terra type. Typically, you're doing that more often when, when you're bringing Talonflame instead of Pelipper, because obviously Rain hurts your ability to deal damage with Heat Wave. But sometimes defensively, actually quite often defensively, Hydreigon really appreciates oncoming Fairy moves hitting your Fire typing. So that you can take those much easier instead of like a piece of crap, which is usually how Hydreigon takes fairy moves. That's the team. That's how it works. I sure hope you understand how it goes. It's really fun to use. It's really solid. It's one of these teams that every now and then I'll come up with that actually locks in pretty well and finds some good consistency without a whole lot of depending on one Pokemon to do a certain thing. There's a lot of moving around with this team that you can do. So before we begin, please, if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing one more time, I do appreciate it. The algorithm loves you. I love you. The other viewers on this channel love you. What am I saying? It's nighttime. I usually record in the morning. I'm usually drinking coffee. Tonight we're drinking wine. I don't know how this is going to go. But let's hop into our first battle here, shall we? All right, I see a lot of Pokemon weak to fighting. Makes me think out of the gate that our Quaquaval Sylvando will be joining us to this fight somewhere in the lineup. The only Pokemon that, like, Grimmsnarl takes it neutrally, and Annihilape is immune. So just want to be aware of that. But other than that, we're kind of looking pretty there. I wonder if the Magnezone has Magnet Pull, because that could really mess with my Tinkaton. It could mess with my Tinkaton. Maybe not a ton. Maybe not a ton for Tinkaton. I might not rock with Rain in this one, though. We might go Tinkaton and Talonflame, because I do see a couple of things I'd love to burn as well. Those top 4 Pokemon are all burn candidates. We're going to bring Sylvando, and do we bring 14th in the very, very back? Or do we bring Hydreigon? We might not even bring... Yeah, we might not even bring 14th Street. We might bring Hydreigon, because it likes a lot of these things. It's a little scared of the fighting type, Annihilape, but I think by the time Hydreigon comes in, typically Annihilape leads. So Annihilape might be gone by the time we need to use Hydreigon. And then our fire type might help us get some KOs. Good luck to my opponent. It is Grimmsnarl Magnezone. Something that's very, very fun here is that I can taunt the Grimmsnarl. All I gotta do is fake it out and taunt it. If I do this, I run the risk of Magnezone KOing my Talonflame. But I have some pretty... It's pretty quick Pokemon in the back. Like, both of my Pokemon in the back outspeed Magnezone naturally, and I think I'd love to stop screens from getting up. So we're going to try this. Like, I'm prioritizing stopping screens over getting the Tailwind. It's just a discharge, and Grimmsnarl takes that too. Interesting. I assume they were going to go for Light Screen turn 1 so that they could take that discharge a little better. We're going to go Hydreigon. And you know, I think we might just Heat Wave. We might Terra Heat Wave. Helping Hand. Terra Heat Wave. I kind of like it. Let's go for it. Again, we should outspeed. My guess is that they're either going to go for an electric... With Magnezone, they're either going to go for an electric move into Tinkaton, or they're going to go for a steel move into Hydreigon. They're going to switch out the Grimmsnarl. Meowscarada is going to come in and have to take a Heat Wave as long as we hit it, which I like. I like that. Hope it happens. Let's get that fire going. Let's get a dual super effective Helping Hand boosted, Terra boosted Heat Wave here, please. We're going to hit him. Oh! Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll take that. I'll take that, Hydreigon. Ooh, why? Why'd it take me so long to use Hydreigon? Hello? Jeez, man. Not bad. Mousehold wants to come in, have some fun. My play here is going to be to T-Wave the Mousehold, and I think Heat Wave again. Yes. I'm not too nervous. If they like want to go for Reflect or Light Screen or whatever, yeah, go ahead. They're just going to get... The Mousehold's going to get to go first here into Hydreigon. Ooh, that crit hurts. Oh, they're going to get all of them? They're going to take me? They took me. Okay, I'm glad that I got the... I'm glad that I got the T-Wave then. It's very imperative that I got the T-Wave there. Well, it's imperative that I went for T-Wave, and we did get it. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. On the off chance that that is a Focus Sash Mousehold... Well, yeah. So what I do here is I literally just Play Rough into Mousehold, and I Close Combat into Mousehold. If they want to... If they die without a Sash, then Play Rough goes into Grimmsnarl, and that's okay with me. But they also do have Reflect up, so I got to double in. And I'm a little nervous about the Grimmsnarl going for Spirit Break, but I don't know if they can KO Quaquaval necessarily. Ooh, they're going to Parting Shot. Okay. That's fun, because they get priority on that. They can weaken me first. Actually, Tinkaton's going to outspeed Quaquaval. I should know that calc. And we got the KO anyway. We got a crit. How's it feel, Mousehold? How's it feel to be crit right back, my friend? This is what I thought. That's what I thought, buddy. And we get that attack boost right back. Parting Shot who? Let's Helping Hand the Grimmsnarl. Let's go for a Aqua Step this time. And that battle's gonna be surrendered. You love to see it. Very, very happy with the performance in that game. Showing that the team can work without Golden Go, I think is very, very nice to see. Because Golden Go was the inception of the team. The Golden Go Mold Breaker Helping Hand combo. But as you see there, it also really, really helps things like Heat Wave on the Hydreigon. Very happy with that. And Tinkaton on the field the whole time. Who would have thunk it? Good game to my opponent. We're going up against David, and David has a Hail team. David also has a Psychic Terrain setter, which is a little spooky for me. It makes me want to get rid of it with Ice Spinner. It's a little spooky, but it's not, it's not the end of the world. Because I also have, I could lead Pelipper and, I could just lead Pelipper and Quaquaval here. And if they lead with their, Wide Guard or with their Expanding Force user, I can Wide Guard. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. We can bring Tinkaton in the back with the... with the Golden Go. Hydreigion's looking at all these ice types and going, what are you looking at me for? I don't want to come to this one. What are you doing? First things first, we'll see if they lead with the Abomasnow too. We'll see if we outspeed or underspeed. No, they're going to go Armourouge and DD. Okay. Cool. Well, it is going to be my play. That boosts their Spudef? Yeah, it boosts their Spudef. We're going to get the rain cooking here, and we're going to we're going to Wide Guard, and I'm going to Terrastalize, and I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for the Ice Spinner, because I think I can Aqua Jet on the next turn. But if I Terra now, I should live with my Assault Vest a single target Expanding Force. Which is what it should be if I get rid of the Psychic Terrain. And then I believe on the next turn I can Tailwind and Aqua Jet. They're going to go for Follow Me. Let's see if it's the Expanding Force. It should be. We get to move first. Ice Spinner, very cool new move in the gen. The weirdness disappears from the battlefield. And the Expanding Force comes out just into Quaquaval, who does not even take half damage. Okay. Now we Tailwind. Half of my full HP, rather. I don't need to Aqua Jet even. Because we ended up being faster than everything. So let's Aqua Step into the Armourouge if they let me do it. Which they might have seen that turn and been like, ooh, we got to preserve the Psychic Terrain. Let's get rid of Indeedee. And maybe they go into Hail, too. Not rid of Indeedee. Let's preserve Indeedee. Did I say get rid of Indeedee? It's not what I meant. Indeedee just follow me's. I would not be mad about getting rid of Indeedee here. Got rid of the Indeedee. Bang. Got the Moxie boost, too. Now they can't stop me from Aqua Jetting either. But I wouldn't even need to do that because I just got a Tailwind as well. Ooh! Oh, God. I literally always do that. I always do that. Okay. This isn't game over yet. Let's see. We can Hurricane, obviously, into the Annihilape, and we can still Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet was the plan, and now it really needs to be the plan. This is far from over. We still got some good options here. In fact, Pelipper might underspeed the Annihilape. I always just forget that Armarouge might click Trick Room. I don't know why. I just always forget it. Is this going to be grass? No. Ooh. Water type Annihilape. Okay. It still might not like a Hurricane. We get the Aqua Jet off. We're at +1. In the rain. Terra boosted. Trick Room Who. Trick Room Who. Get another Moxie boost too, so if they don't target Quaquaval here. Ooh, they didn't even target Quaquaval, the disrespect. The disrespect. Hurricane comes out into the Annihilape. It's not doing very little, and we get the confusion. Very nice. And whoever comes out here is going to want to have to take... Ooh, is that a Lumberry? Okay. They did get the Lumberry. Whoever comes out here is going to have to take a +2 Aqua Jet. Hydreigon might be able to do it, but I don't think it's going to like it. There's 3 turns of Trick Room left, 2 turns of Tailwind. If I can stall out the Trick Room, honestly, I think these guys might do it. I can fake out the Annihilape now too. But I gotta stall out the Trick Room is the thing. How many turns of rain do we have left too? 2 turns of rain, okay. That might be a little more difficult. So let's Hurricane the Annihilape again, and I think I'm just going to Aqua Jet into the Hydreigon. I know it's not going to do a ton because it's resisted, but we are at +2. We are in the rain. We are Terra'd. I did expect it to do more than that. I'll be honest. The Rage Fist into the Pelipper. Big, bulky, physically defensive Pelipper. Gonna eat that up. Doesn't care about that at all. And they're gonna Draco and drop their special attack, I assume. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that. We get the Hurricane into the Annihilape. Not bad. Confused it again. Not bad. Now we go into... Tinkaton. And I think we double the Annihilape, right? We can fake out and Hurricane the Annihilape. I think that's my play. Hydreigon's working with -2 now, unless it goes for Focus Energy this turn. Which is like a weird thing that I have to say in this, the year of our Lord 2023. That Hydreigon might click Focus Energy as a strategy that is very, very prevalent in the video game championship. What a world. Hello? We playing Pokemon here? Nice fake out. Oh, Tinkaton's like off the screen for some reason. Dark Pulse comes out into the Tinkaton for 0 damage. And the Hurricane is going to clean up the Annihilape. Okay, Tinkaton. Coming in clutch at the end here. Not bad. And hey, you know who hates fairy moves? We're going to Tailwind with Pelipper. And we're going to play rough into Hydreigon. But my opponent is going to end the game. Because my opponent doesn't want to deal with what I have cooking, which is an insane Tinkaton team. Support Tinkaton. So much fun. Haven't pulled off the helping hand make it rain yet. But let's see if we can't do it in this third battle. Good game to my opponent. Okay, we're up against Dozo. Now, this team's answer to Dozo is just being offensive. And that might seem like a cop-out, like I didn't actually come up with anything. I've come across Dozos a ton in testing, and the way that you beat them is literally just by beating them. Thunder does a ton of damage to Dondozo. Burning Dozo also helps. T-Waving Dozo helps. Pelipper is really nice to have for Dozo because it can't really get through Pelipper, and Hurricanes do something, you know? Part of me feels like we need Tailwind. So I want to go Tinkaton Talonflame. We got to bring you in the back. And weirdly, even though this always happens. Whenever I say don't do something in the team breakdown, I inevitably end up doing that thing in the record. But I think I want Thunder. I kind of think I want Thunder. No, let's go Sylvando. I hope I got that in. We might have to use Thunder, but we might just have to use it dry. Is that okay to say? Am I going to get snagged by YouTube's new profanity rules? We might have to dry Thunder. They're going out of the gate with these guys. That's okay with me because I can fake out. I can fake out Will-O-Wisp turn 1 here, and I think that puts us in a pretty good spot. So I don't totally care. Let's fake out you, and let's get this Will-O-Wisp off. I can also taunt them if I think there's a chance that they might... rest. I might do that. I might T-Wave them instead of Will-O-Wisp them, and then... because T-Wave is the same thing as Tailwinding here. And I kind of want to taunt them. And that way, if they do have Rest as part of their set, then they'll take a ton of recoil for killing Talonflame here. They're going to order up, actually, into Talonflame for a speed boost, which is why T-Wave is really, really nice all of a sudden. All right. Very good. Talonflame is paralyzed. This turn, I think I play rough into them, and I switch out hard risk, but I switch out into Golden Go. If they want to go for another order up, they can be my guest. But if they go for like a wave crash into Talonflame, which they shouldn't, they should go for an order up here. They know that it would kill. Why take the recoil? Golden Go will take that much better. And let's try to get an attack drop with these play roughs. That was kind of the idea there. They do just order up. They do it into Golden Go. It actually does a lot of damage. A lot more than I'd like. Okay. And they might have like one more turn of taunt. Yeah. So what we're going to have to do here, gang, is we're going to have to Helping Hand. And we're going to have to Thunder. Fact of the matter is we're going to have to Thunder. And I hope I outspeed now. We should outspeed. Yeah, they're at +4. We hit it. Oh, that is some damage, gang. And they got full parried. That's good stuff. That's really good stuff. Their taunt's going to end, so they're going to protect for sure. And for that reason, I might switch hard into Quaquaval. Because then Quaquaval can sort of get going a little bit. And we can try to just Thunder. They're going to protect here. Because now it's like, ooh, if we miss the Thunder, maybe Close Combat can pick it up. It's a big maybe. But they were definitely going to protect there. And I want to use my free turn there to the best of my ability. Okay. Now, if we bank on hitting the Thunder, then we might not even need the Close Combat, because then we could just Aqua Step and get the speed boost. I think I'm going to do that. Kind of a crazy, insane play. But if I miss Thunder, they're going to full para. That's how RNG works, right? It has to be an equal trade. I'm scared of Shadow Balling here because we're not getting Helping Hand boost. So this is what we're doing. I want the speed boost. I'm going to get the speed boost, no matter what you say. And we're going to land a Thunder. And that is how you counter Dondozo with this team. Anybody who raised their eyebrows at the fact that I was saying you're going to have to just force your way through Dondozo, I want you to apologize out loud right now. Apologize out loud right now and put it in the comments below if you did. Okay? I forgive you. But that's what we're talking about here, okay? Tatsugiri is still really annoying. So I'm going to actually Terra Quaquaval so that I can Aqua Jet. No, I don't even need to do that. I can just Aqua Step into the Palmot. We're faster because we got that speed boost. I earned it. And we're going to go into Tinkaton now. They might be Sash. And they also might Revival Blessing. Which is why I probably should have stayed in there and doubled in. But Golden Go's not faster than Palmot. Is the problem with that. So... Ooh, they just fake out Quaquaval. Well, I'm fine with that, because now it's unlikely... Ooh, they Dracoed into Quaquaval and missed. Well, okay. I'm fine with that. Now they're not... Now I'm not going to let them get that... I'm not going to let them get that Revival Blessing off. We're going to fake out the Palmot and get the Aqua Step. And I'm kind of curious to see if Draco Meteor is stopped from killing Quaquaval by the Assault Vest. Part of me is like, oh, I don't want to underestimate Tatsugiri. A lot of people do, and they regret it later. I think they're going to try and... Revival Blessing right now, and that's not going to fly with me. Bye, Palmot. It was not nice to see you. Freaking me out over here. We'll get another attack boost for Quaquaval. Brother. Here comes Tatsugiri the Gourmet. And all I do here is I don't even need to close combat. I can just Ice Spinner the Meowscarada, and I can T-Wave the Tatsugiri. They might be Sash on their Meowscarada. Tatsugiri's going to Terra here into a Water type. So are they going for Muddy Water? Maybe now? Was not Focus Sash. I assume the Palmot was. Third attack boost. They get the Muddy Water off. Are they going to kill everybody I know and love? They shouldn't kill the Quaquaval. Oh, no, it does nothing. Okay. And we get the T-Wave. This should lock it down. I got annoyed when they for a second looked like they were going to revive their Dondozo. I got annoyed. I stopped having fun and I got annoyed, and I apologize for that. Close combat. Play rough. The battle was canceled. Good game to my opponent. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you want to use this team for yourself, all the information you need is in the description below. Rental code as well as a PokePaste. Rental code's on screen right now. You can look at it there too. Sometimes, by the way, at the end of my videos, the rental code has been updated, so this rental code might not work, but the one in the description always will, unless it's expired, okay? Just so you're aware. And again, on your way out, liking, commenting, subscribing, I would appreciate that. It helps the channel a ton, helps the channel grow, helps me justify making these videos, putting in the effort, because I love doing it, you know? But also seeing that people are getting use out of the teams and everything, that makes it all worthwhile even more. Yeah, so happy with how the team performed today. We were able to get that helping hand into a Thunder, not to make it rain, but we still were able to see how, obviously, Golden Go with a helping hand boost is insanely good. Yeah, got a lot of use out of Quaquaval too, which was not. I was hoping we'd get a game with Quaquaval, and we got a couple of very good games with Quaquaval, so can't complain about that. Very fun team to use. I hope you use it. And until next time, my name is Berm. See you later.